family. The truth is the truth, right? Like we can't hide from that. We can only say it in different ways, right? So I feel like real talk, like sometimes when you baby people and tell them it's okay, everything, that's not true. That's not true. The world is speeding up, obviously. Time is going by a lot faster. How much time you think you got to get it right? So it come a point where you gotta call out the people who need to be called out. So going forward, like it's not about how you feel. It's about where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody care about how you feel but you. And if your feelings getting hurt over what people say and what other people do, that means you in the wrong space. So 2025 is really like, it's so crazy how sometimes you got to go back to a certain state of mind to grow. And I'm learning that. So I just want y'all to know what type of energy we on. It's no games being played. Like we about to show up at a very high level. And I just want everybody to do the same who walking with us. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real motherfucking talk. You heard? Bobby Smith, Fruit Up family. What up, though? Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. What up? If the family in here, share this to the group. I know the family in here, so share it to the group. We are here tonight, Friday night, just popping up on y'all, having a good time. You know, we've been consistent, high level-ish for the whole year. And this is my first interview of 2025. First interview of 2025. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith, YouTube, what up? Share the live. Got a special guest tonight. We had her on before, and she's so great, so amazing, so magnificent that we had to bring her back, right? So I'm gonna get straight to it. Bring my sis straight on. You ready to get it? Did I bring you on too early?
I'm good. Let's get it. I'm ready.
What's going on, sis? How you feeling tonight?
What's good, Bobby? I'm feeling great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I appreciate you for taking a leap of faith earlier at Master Your Day and saying that you was gonna join me tonight, because I be wanting to be consistent at doing this, right? So yesterday we just had a meeting. Like we have meetings inside Fruit Up. And it was like, you know what? You should bring your interviews back. And because I haven't been consistent at it. So today when I got up, I was like, I'm going to ask the group who want to do an interview. And guess who stood up first? Miss Kim Moore. Kim. Hey, I love it, though. I love you, and I appreciate you. You super high level. We talked last time, right? We talked about good health, how you stay fruiting up, what you doing during the day, and all that, right? Did you have any New Year's resolutions?
No.
No? You don't believe in the New Year?
No.
No? What's your take? What is the New Year to Kim? When is the New Year?
The New Year, for me, is when I have a new state of consciousness. More so, it's not like days. It's something inside of me when I switch to a different level of perspective. So it's more so like days and, months and years and all that. That's like an illusion to me, because they could change, they change different things at different times. They could say it's daylight saving time, cut hours, So for me, I used to participate in that type of stuff, but it's been years since I actually participated in it's a new year, because I make a decision, I just go with it, whether it's a new year or not. So I just said, it's just a continuation of greatness.
That's a fact. You have been doing great too. I've been watching you, like all your stories. You feel me? All of that. Where you showing what you doing in the gym. Have you what's your progress been like? Like, how you feeling from going to the gym and shit? Like,
oh, the progress has been. I feel amazing. Actually, I feel great. The commitment tastes better when you make a decision intentionally and stick to it, because you're doing, um, and when you get a taste of the results, it just feels so good. However, you still have to get up every day and put on that armor. You still have to get up and do it, even though I'm loving it. And it's been different points in my progress where I just didn't feel like going, but I pushed through. And that's the thing that people don't realize. Like, we look so far in the future and get paralyzed when we just should take it one day at a time, and then we'll eventually arrive. So that's just what I've been doing, and I've been loving it. And just putting my content online, just helping me stay committed and for myself. It's just a journey. So I've been
Fact.
back. Yeah. So.
Fact. I love that. You know what I say all the time, Kim? The things I do online are for me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Keep me in this shit. So
Absolutely.
that's why I do what I do. You see, I'm on some high level ish right now, though. We all apples. This is my third day. All apples. So far this year, no water, no juice. Right? Feeling really, really good. Talk about the energy you've been inside the Fruit Up with Bobby Smith community. I see you been poking your head in there a lot more, being in the energy. Is that something that just you've been intentional about, or something that just came about?
For me, it ain't just come about because I'm in the right place at the right time, baby.
Always.
You already know. So it ain't about it's an intentional thing because I have been intentional about being around high level people. So I'm in the right community. Bobby Smith, you are everything. You
Thank
are
you.
walk the walk, you talk the talk, and you share the energy. And I've been so attracted to that since day one. I haven't always been consistent in interacting with the group per se, because I have my own thing going on, and I just understand that it's a pace thing for me. I'm very intentional. I'm very aware, but I also have to put things in a place with how I process stuff. I don't try to do everything at one time because I already know who I am as a person and how I act and my behavior patterns. So therefore, if I know myself, then I pace myself and I just work my plan out. So I've always been intentional about interacting more in the group. I just decided that when it's time, it'll happen. That's why I just pick my head in every now and again when I need to. And oh my God, you deliver on the word. I mean, the people in the community just love on you and they just uplift you, and it is just so the energy is so pure. So you can't get away from it. I can't because it's magnetic to me. If you want to get filled up, it is fruit up, it's energy up. It's energy up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? You are high level. The girls are high level. The guys are high level, and it's just a nice place to come, be supported, and you can feel the love. So
You
I'm
know
here.
what? I really, really like you. Like I really do. I really like you. You got, like you say, magnetic a lot, right? You are magnetic. You got this soft tone to you, right? Or it's like kind of soothing. Is that like a natural thing you got going on, or like, am I like, is that, am I reading it right?
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I guess so. Yeah, like it's just like I'm cool. I'm chilling. Like, yeah, I'm just chilling.
Life is good. Nothing bothers you, do it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit bother me. Shit will
What
bother me.
what 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 bothers Kim?
Um. Well, I don't know. Nothing really bothers me. To tell the truth. Like my son is like, you like, hold on one second. There he is looking. What you? I have some cash. See this what I'm saying? This bothers me. That's what bothers me.
Facts. I
I
know
try,
all about that one.
I try to do a live, and this dude here talking about, do I got some? Do you got some cash?
Got some cash real quick.
That's
Hey,
not get on the joint right here.
my daughter hit me up every day for cash. She probably watching now. Shouts out Ramaya. What up?
$20 on top of that. And then $20. Um. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Let me mute this because
No,
I
do
got.
your thing. Do your thing. Curtis Love, what up, brother? Completely cold. What up? What's up to the chat? Let me see who in here while she handling her business. Larry Opposite, what up? Casino Crisis, what up, family? Kimberly Knight, what's popping? What's popping? Clandestine. Clandestine, what up, though? That stuff made up. Completely cold, always high level in the build. I love Completely Cold. Shouts out Completely Cold. We
All
in
right.
here high level.
Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you good. You good. We
What's up,
vibing, huh?
family? I was just saying, what's up, family? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh yeah, everybody in here. What was we talking about? I always forget.
Oh, what I don't like. You was asking me, oh,
Oh
what
yeah,
do
what you don't. What bothers Kim? You was talking, and then your son asked for some money.
yes. That don't bother me because that's normal, but you know how that go. Nothing that really bothers me. What can be challenging at times for me is when something happens in my life that's out of my control, um, shifting my perspective to see it in a way that benefits me. Sometimes it takes me. Sometimes it takes me maybe 2 days, 2 weeks. It just depends on my mental state, and so I'm aware of that. And it's not that it bothers me, but that's a place in my life that I know I have to elevate. And it just depends on the situation, because I just allow things to come. Um, and then I don't know what's coming, but hopefully I have the mindset to be ready for it. And that's the era I'm in. It's just like, okay, let me step back and be the observer of this, and so I can gain a different perspective that suits me, so that I could always, because we're not gonna always feel good. Like when I was going through my spiritual phase, I'm thinking, oh, I got to always feel good. Oh, I got to always be happy, so I can manifest the things that I want, so I can be a magnet to the things that I
Hmm.
desire. Always that you always feel good, but that's not the cycle of us as humans. That's not how we operate. Just like it's seasons, we are seasonal as humans as well. We have to have seasons to process information, and we might not be all rah rah rah, but we can still have a balanced emotional place of being. And so just understanding that and understanding who I am and processing this, sometimes can be very challenging because we're programmed to old patterns. We're programmed to respond in an emotional state from our past. And so to transition to being more balanced and stepping back before I respond, you know, because I will nuck if you buck. Best believe. So just understanding
Fact.
that it's a time and a place to knuck in a book too. Understanding that I do have these dual energies and respecting all of my energies and understanding like, oh, anger is not just a bad place, it's misplaced energy. And
Fact.
so just things like that. So, what about you, Bobby?
What about me? What?
Like,
What bothers me?
you're talking about, oh,
What? I
yes,
I was
like,
lost.
I know. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are
I
coming out?
do. I'm watching them so closely. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Um, what bothers me? A lot of that's the thing about this, right? Living this lifestyle, a lot of things bother me, but they don't get to me. Put it
I,
like that. So, people irritate the hell out of me.
mm-hmm.
People who don't know how to read a room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like, say you come into a room and somebody asks you a question, right? And they ask you a simple question and you go into your life story. That's not reading the room, family. And that's just not.
They was waiting
Uh,
on time.
they wait, they want to vent, right?
Yes.
And I'm like, that bothers me. Fat people, this is real talk. Fat people who talk about skinny people.
Okay.
I lived on both sides of the spectrum, right? So I know how it feels to be called fat. Look at that fat dude. Look at him, right? Then I was on the skinny side of the spectrum, so it's the same thing.
Wow.
And I didn't know that though, because I ain't never talked about skinny people in a bad way, because I'm like I wanted to be skinny. So when
Right.
I got real skinny and seeing how skinny people got treated, it felt the same as getting called fat.
Really? It's just
Yeah,
okay. I can
it,
understand because it's all emotional anyway. Just
it's
being
all emotional. And you think, like if you a bigger person, right, and you get dressed up and you think you look good, and somebody like, you sloppy or something, it's gonna hurt your feelings. I don't care who you are. Like you can put on a good face or whatever, but so fat people or obese people who talk about people in general,
yeah.
they get
I
to me.
don't like that. I don't like that either. I don't really talk to people that much. Actually, well, I talk to people a lot, but I'm really like I'm a loner. But people want to know that they probably think like I'm an extrovert, but I really be alone by like 90% of the time, and I love it.
I
I love,
always see you by yourself.
yes, I love that. I'm always alone, but I'm not alone because I never meet a stranger. Like I go to the gym or I go to the store, and then I'll have a conversation with a stranger. But the conversation is so fulfilling that I don't need friends on an everyday basis because for what? Like life is meant to be lived in the moment. So when I go
Right.
to the store, I meet somebody just walk up to me and they just start talking, and that's fulfilling for the day. That's a good fresh conversation. They're saying something about fruit or just in general. They ask me if I'm training, I'm a trainer, I work out, just in general, just general conversation. So um with that being said, like, and also I practice the form of detachment and just being great.
Mm,
So with me living the way I live, I don't need a whole bunch. I don't need anything actually. I'm good. I walk light. I walk light.
right.
So I like that for me because ain't nothing permanent anyway. So I love the people that's in my life, and I just keep it moving. I see you at the store, I chop it up with you, Bobby, and that's fulfilling for me, and I'll keep it moving.
Do you consider yourself confident?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
But
confident.
but listen, I'm gonna tell you about this confidence thing. Yes, I do feel myself confident. However, in different areas of my life, I have to build confidence. Because just because I'm a confident person, that doesn't mean that I'm automatically over here confident in the gym. Because I've
Mm,
always been confident, but when I walked into the gym, I had to build a different type of confidence. Just like in trading, I had to build a different type of confidence. Even though I'm coming over here and I'm confident, you can come over here and you confident in you, Bobby Smith, and you a fruit warrior and all that shit. Okay, come on over here. You got to build
facts.
a confidence when you walk over here in this lane. So generally,
Facts.
yeah, very confident. But that doesn't mean that I'm just super confident. Like I'm on live. I don't even know who's seeing me right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different level of confidence that I have to embrace and be willing to explore. So I'm generally very confident, but I do have.
Hey, put some fire in the chat right now, please. Right now, like right now,
Yeah.
fire all in the chat because that was like the perfect answer, right? That was the perfect, and you stepped into that answer with confidence, right? I
Oh,
like that. Anybody you ask, are you confident? Yeah, I'm confident. Hey, but no, that's real talk. You know why? Because I'm on some real ish, right? I went to Tampa, Florida, and it was like the Nigerian conference. You remember that? I went to the Nigerian American conference. I was my first time speaking in public. I was nervous as hell to the point where I got up there and I'm speaking, and they like, Bobby, tell us about the product because I went for a game, and I got up there, I said some short shit, and dude was like, "Hey, come back, man. He's being modest," and he took over for me. But
uh,
I was sweating, like I didn't know what to say, and that's when I realized, like, damn, I ain't as confident as I think. It's easy to be online popping your ish. But when you got to get up in front of people and do it, it's a different story. So that's why when soon as you said that, I'm like, because I always consider myself confident. But one thing about me, if I come over there to trade, I'm gonna learn it and be confident.
right. You
You
gotta
know what I'm
learn,
saying? Real talk.
and it is. It is. It's tough.
Yeah.
Whether you jump from 1 to 10 real quick, or you just 1 to 10, you stride it out. Uh,
Facts.
it's still gonna be steps and it's levels. It doesn't even matter.
Do you know women, right? Like you got like I know you last time we talked, you was like you got some friends, but not like a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
And do you know a lot of women who like fucked up, like who miserable and depressed? Like, do you know any women like that?
Not that I deal with on a daily basis. I do know women. I know of women like that, and I was a woman of that before. So, not, no, I'm not with that low vibrational stuff. So
Facts.
I see it, and I have respect for it, and I give space to it because it's a place where I have previously been before. But I'm not definitely not going to indulge in the energy off of no sympathetic stuff because hey, you got to do what I did. You got to get it out the mud. You got to decide that you're going to change your mindset. And, we can't feel sorry for nobody. There's just no room for that. It's
Fact.
just no room for that. I don't have the energy to feel sorry for you. I just have the energy to support you, and that's just that. So, I see some women and I do lend a hand of support, but I keep it moving. I keep it moving because what I do know, when a person is ready to decide, they will, and change, they will, so I'm not spending too much energy on that. I'm just not. I can't do it.
I wish more of us thought like that because I see so many women that like I talk to a lot of women. You feel me? Like women, like with fruitarianism especially, it seemed like women more interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Like women take their health a little more serious. So when I talk to women, a lot of them struggling like a motherfucker though. And like, but when I see you,
Mm-hmm.
right, I'd be like, damn, Kim thriving, Kim vibing, like, you know what I'm saying? She feeling herself, she loving herself. But it's a lot of women don't get to that point. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like it's crazy. And I'm in the community now and I see it. So I be looking at you and I be looking at other. That's why you see in the group we surrounded by like women who striving,
mm-hmm.
right? So like right now, if you was to come in the community, right, what kind of part would you play into uplifting other women if you were up for that?
Oh, I will come in there with self reflection, self concept, because that's the root of every single thing. Well, the root for me, like I could say stuff, I could say stuff, I could say stuff, but if you don't envision it at the root of really seeing yourself in the future version of yourself, but it's really now. It's not so much the future; it's the daily activity that we do. It's the daily thoughts. It's the daily patterns. It's, oh, I want to change this. I want to change this. I want to change this. Okay, you want to change this, this, and this. Those are three things you want to change. But the reason why you still are that person is because you keep focusing on those three things. Your attention is still there. So, okay, I don't want to hear about what you want to change. I want to hear about who you want to become. So now we can shift the energy to this and become that and be more magnetic to that instead of continuously being that, because that's a cycle because you keep focusing over there. So for my take, I would just help women see themselves for really who they are, because that is the key. Like you keep running in circles is because you keep looking at the same thing. You keep responding the same way. You keep showing up being the same person. Therefore, you're gonna get the same results. Therefore, that's why you're depressed. That's why you're in agony. And first and foremost, you keep straddling the fence. You haven't even really decided if you really want what you say you want. Therefore, that's why you keep getting the results you get. And that's my take, because that's what happened to me. And I know that's I just know me, and I know the steps. And so I will come in there and tell them, quit the bullshit because y'all playing. That's just that.
You know what? Um, you know what? So I'm thinking, right? I got visions, right?
Yeah,
Do you got time to support a community and help other people? Because I know you doing your day trade and you busy. You got a son. Do you got time to support a community?
I do. I do have time. I can make time, and that's why I had to get my things in order. That's why I wasn't really as plugged in, because I was like, I know they gonna want me. I know they gonna love me, because it's just me. I'm with it, and I already know. So let me just get to a place to where I can be available for them, because I have students. I have trading students, and different things. I just do a lot. I try to level up in all areas of my life. So therefore, I got to create the balance for myself to be able to pour into others. I'm not going to make a commitment when I already know, like, oh, and I also take care of my mom. Like, I don't mention that as much, but my mom had a stroke and I'm a caregiver for her. And she also has early stage dementia. So therefore, my mind, this last year, I had to cultivate a mindset of a different perspective to be able to watch my best friend. And I'm not going to say deteriorate, but go through different changes. This is my best friend, and this is my mom at the same time, and I have to watch her still to this day forget stuff, ask me stuff 20 times. So for me, oh, like it was like just so mind boggling. So I had to step back and putting things in place that will help me cope with this mentally, with me going through my own life. So to answer your question, I'm ready.
I can tell. I can tell. And you know what? You know how you leveling up when people see it.
Hmm.
Like you ain't even got to like you don't go around telling people I'm leveling up, I'm this, I'm that. I do that, you know what I'm saying? But you show it, you know what I'm saying? You people see you, like damn, Kim high level, and so I want to be. You can. I want to be. It's 2025. We keeping it a buck 50, right? We want to be surrounded with each other. Like this the energy, right? Like most people who probably watching this, if you watching this and you probably like, if you ain't eating fruits or you ain't going to the gym or you probably aspire to be a certain way, right? So me and my brother, Casino Crisis, we in talks about running a challenge, right? But I've always ran challenges, right? With men, other men, because they be into the fields. I attempted it with a woman before, but I see you. Would you be interested, like, right, in coming in and helping women unbig their backs?
Yes, I can help.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah, because it starts to take time. I mean, it's just that one. It was very challenging for me to get to this point because I made it difficult, but also when I made it difficult for myself. But then I also stepped back and said, you know what? I told myself, Kim, you will arrive. You will arrive. I don't know how you're gonna arrive, but you're gonna arrive. So therefore, allow yourself grace to get to where you're going, because it was who I was becoming in the process that I didn't realize that was the most fascinating thing for me to transform, because I needed to know the steps consciously, not just arrive. I needed to see the steps. I needed to know the challenges. I need to be in it. I need to see myself go through it and see myself binge back, go back to where I was, come back, go back, come back, go back. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know that it was here. I had to allow myself to go through the different challenges to become who I am now. And I'm not saying I'm all of that, but I'm that. You see what I'm saying? So I just know that you have to get up every single day and you have to be intentional. You just have to be intentional. But before you be intentional, like I said, you have to have clarity about who you want to be or what you want to do. And so you have to put things in order in your life. You have to put them in their proper place, so that you can become well-rounded, because it's a lot of areas to us. It's a lot of different variables to us. It's a lot of different things. And we wear a lot of different hats and labels to different people. And so we have to really just understand who we are first
Right.
and foremost, and we have to take care of ourselves. But first, we have this thing that we have to take care of other people first, and we have to do so much for other people first before we're gonna get our blessing. That's a bunch of bullshit. You cannot take care of anybody first before you are taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all of that. You see what I'm saying? You can't do it. You can have your life together, maybe in fruit up, but you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can have your life together, you going to the gym, but you ain't got no money, or you ain't eating right. You got to slow down and decide how you want your life to be in all areas. And that's just what I did for myself. I made a commitment a long time ago, but I knew I placed it over there because I said, I'm going to get to that. And when it's time for that, it'll be that. And so I don't really, like I said earlier, I don't really live on this time-based thing. Like, that's an illusion. I just could, because the world gonna keep going. And that's just the thing. And so
That's
I know that. So therefore, I just place that over there, and when the energy align, I'll catch it, because I already made the intention, and I allow myself to grow into that instead of just saying, "Oh, hey, Bobby, I'm ready. I'm ready to fruit up while I'm struggling myself." No, 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 no. I ain't gonna do that. I'm already knowing it's a time and a place for me to bloom. It's a time and a place for me to plant that seed, and it's a time for me to bloom. So, and I know when I need, like, education. I just know I'm very intuitive, but it took years to get here, years of breaking through the matrix, years of, and then also, when you know what you have to do, like when you know a lot is required from self, inner self. And sometimes your inner self will run from that responsibility because you got to show up. And most people don't want to show up. They want to be robots. And that's where it is. They want to be told what to do. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna get up and drink coffee, go to work. No, with me, I trade. So my life is is. I got to this point, so my life is very, very calm, peaceful. I do basically what I want to do. So I have to get up. I have to get up and make myself go to the gym. I get up, I have a routine. I drink my tea, I drink my protein, I go to the gym, I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? And I still have other areas in my life that I'm working on, like but I decided that I'm gonna show up because I have did the work, and I'm ready to give that energy to whoever needed, because I needed somebody like me. Um, but then again, she was in me, so I'm here for it.
And they need you. And they need you. And you know what? Like, that's the importance. Like, we in the community, we got so much going on, right? But I think we've even reached out to you about expanding things in our community, right? So like, that's the goal here. You are a jack of all trades. Though the thing I'm looking at, right? I'm a community builder, right? So we got something going on. So I can't teach, or I don't teach nothing. I show. I can't teach or show people, or women in particular, how to really want to live this lifestyle. So when I sit back, right?
Oh, me?
So that's what I'm about to say. So when I sit back and I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, that's how I would show people. When I see you, that's how I'd be like, that's how I would do it. So you got the flair, you know what I'm saying? You got the looks, you got the attitude, and you got the timing. Because like you just said, this is one mistake a lot of people in the community make. They come into these groups, they get into these programs, right? And they battered and beaten down, and they still eating sad, and they're not going to to the gym. They don't got no money, like you say, but they want to help people. They want to, as soon as they get into the program, they want to help other people instead of developing them and learning themselves and what they can go through. You just said it perfect. I'm ready now. I didn't come to you and say, hey, la la la. But when I just came to you and said, would you be interested? You was ready.
Right.
So I see it. I see it. The way you carry yourself, right, is very inspirational. Because because you very much Kim.
Very much so.
And people love that.
I got to be. I'm for real. Like that's what I promised myself, and it was a shift. It was definitely a shift, and it definitely took some confidence, but it also took just really pouring into myself and saying, Kim, this is your life. It's only one you. You only got one life. Like, why would you try to be somebody that you're not? You know, unless it's somebody. Why would you try to show up as somebody that you expect people? I mean, people expect you to be like. That's all this stuff is just a mental chatter,
Right.
So, really, when you really just focus on yourself, you don't see nobody else. That's just that. Like,
That's a fact.
like when you focus on yourself, and in a good way, because how can you? I promise you want to do so much for other people, but doing for yourself is the best thing you can do for other people. Period.
Mm.
And that's what I learned.
I say that every single day.
That's it. I was like,
Every
oh,
single day.
you know what? I was like, what are you doing for the world, Kim? Being myself. Being myself, because so many people want to be this person, that person, that person. It don't even matter. Like you give out the best energy when you're being your best self. You give out the best energy when you are focused on self, because a person can grab that energy, a person can grab that inspiration, a person can see, like you said, you can see, like, just do what I'm doing, just do this. I ain't got time to be talking, because people talk so much. I still talk a lot. I'm a Leo, whatever that is, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a walk too. I'm gonna walk
Indeed.
I'm gonna walk it out. I might stumble, because I do stumble, but I switched failure to like feedback long time ago. So I'm gonna get that feedback before anybody, because the faster I get that feedback, the faster I'm gonna climb. So I'm not even worried about failing at this point in life, because what is failure?
You
What
ain't
is
nothing. There ain't no such thing. Ain't no
nothing?
such thing. We just getting started. You feel me? Like, we ain't even did nothing yet. That's how I feel. Like, I feel, I tell everybody, I feel like I ain't did nothing. Like, and that's why I go so hard every single day. I'm
Oh,
on
yeah.
all Apple. I get up every day and I think, like, if I stop doing what I'm doing, everything stopped. You feel me? Like, this is my fucking life. This is what I
Absolutely.
do. Like this is what I breathe. That's all I talk about. So when I come into the community, I want to have that same energy, and I know the energy it takes, and you share that energy. Share energy, see energy. You feel me? And when you come in, like when I see you, and I see you being yourself truly, I don't. I see a lot of people envy that. You feel me? Yeah. People want to be themselves. They just don't know how.
Right. They don't know how. Just do it. For real. But the thing about it is we hold so much in our mind, like, oh, she gonna judge me, oh, he gonna judge me. But the people that judge you are not doing better than you. Period.
Mm,
So why would you even like worry about, even if they were doing better than you, like, but really the most people that talk about people are the people that's doing the worst. And that's
that's
just
a
that, because
fact.
I don't have time to talk about folk. Like, what? Like, who? Like, I don't have no conversations with nobody talking about people. And neither does that go on in my mind, because I mean, it's a cultivation thing. I've taken time to get here at this mindset too. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I don't watch TV, and that's been like going on for like 11 years. I watch,
What? You ain't watched TV in 11 years? That's like I now I watch Ohio State football. Don't get me wrong. That's the last thing I'm attached to. Ohio State football. You watch any? You attached to
well,
anything?
sports is different though. I'm talking about like stuff that just like just be all mental, or I just don't watch TV. I don't watch sports either, but I have
No.
before. But I just don't watch TV like that. Like I just don't.
I don't watch live broadcasting. Right. So
Hmm.
I watch the TV, but it's YouTube.
Okay, yeah,
Broadcasting is different.
different. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's casting a spell broadly
Absolutely.
over everybody. So I'm cool on that. But um I gotta say this though. Um you super high level, Kim.
You are too.
And thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, hey, how do
Thank
you think I gotta be, Bobby? I've been peeking out the closet at you ever since long time ago. You already know I stay plugged in and I stay close
you.
to you.
Facts.
And
Facts.
I always saw you like, and I was like, damn, Bobby up at 5 a.m. going to the fucking gym. What the fuck I got to do now? I was like, oh Lord. I was like, I'll be following him because he got too much going on, right? But I stayed, and I'm like, that's next, because I wasn't going to the gym first. I was like, okay, well, Kim, you got to get your eating, you got to get that down packed first. And I just gave myself, like I
Mhm.
said, I gave myself grace. I was like, he going to the gym? Oh shit, I gotta go to the gym now. So I was like, okay, well, fall back and just, pace yourself. Then I was like, okay, I schedule everything. I was like, drinking tea, eating good, going to the gym, taking care of myself mentally, making my money. Okay. And get my back blowed out. And
What'd you say?
I'm just playing.
I
But
ain't
yeah,
hear that.
you gotta put everything in a different place.
Facts. That's a fact.
For real.
You
So
you are crazy.
I gotta make sure I know it's by the right thing, the right person, all type of stuff, because I can't have my energy over here, energy over there. So I just like, I just love my life. I love myself. I love you. I love the community, and I just love that you came forth when I needed you to just spark up, and you came forth in so many different areas, not even just fruit. You know what I'm saying? Just your energy, things that you say come out your mouth. They are so impactful. I literally take them with me, and they're my wings. Like your words are my wings. And I just heard you so many times when I was just going through what I was going through. Like you say, like when you're challenged, go take a walk. Go take a walk and come back to it. Even though that might not work initially, but it's just different things. And you
Facts.
take the example. I said, fuck, okay. So that's on my mind every day. Get up and be the example. Like, cause why are you playing? Like be the example instead of talking about it. Be it. Be it, be it, be it. Because your kids and stuff like that, you could talk to them all day long, but them kids ain't stunned what the fuck you talking about. They looking at your situation. They ain't thinking about none you saying. They watching. They watching. They do what they see. They ain't
That's a
doing nothing
fact.
about talking. So I decided I'm gonna show my son the blueprint. I ain't finna talk about nothing. He saw where I came up from $0. He saw when I was dealing with sickness, and I said I'm gonna stop talking. I said, because you know what, I'm gonna embrace these different challenges, because though that's the power that I need to instill in him. He needs to know the power comes from the mindset. I need to teach him how to use his mind to be the attraction. Like he saw me learn forex. He saw me that it took me 4 to 5 years. So he knows, like, everything is different for everybody. However, but he knows that you're gonna have to put in some work. You're gonna have to show up and be consistent. And so that's why I just like to show people. And I don't show them all the bad stuff because they ain't none of their damn business. They understand
Right.
that it is a process, and you'll see once you arrive to that's a block you got to overcome mentally. But that's just life. I because people love negativity, and that's what I
They
do know.
do.
So I'm not gonna allow them because I don't have time to cuss people out all day because I will. No, I'm just like, I don't do that anymore. Like seriously, I say if I look, I put my post up, go off, and that because I know me. Like it's different parts of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Facts.
used to
Facts.
part of me. When I was started out teaching, people would drain you and drive you crazy. So I had to go learn how to be a leader. I had to go learn how to give my energy and learn how to not be offended by the things that people do. Learn how to separate myself from the other people's results. I had to go learn these things, Bobby. And so once I went and learned them, I came back and I said, I'm built by the fire, baby. I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready.
I got two questions. I got two questions. First, how old is your son?
21.
21. So he watch us and stuff. He is he locked in or he know about us or anything?
He not locked in. He just know about, but he
Yeah.
might be in because my son know everything about me, and I don't be knowing he know everything. You know what I'm saying? But he watching. That nigga know
Facts.
everything.
Yeah,
But
he 21. He aware for
he's
sure.
here for sure.
Definitely. That's cool though. At 20, I wish I knew what I knew at 21.
That's what I told him. I told him,
Woo.
I said, I'm just grateful that you have the awareness that you have that right now. And I said, I remember when I was instilling different little seeds of consciousness into you, I asked myself, I was like, he don't understand this at the time because I know I'm his mother. I raised him, so I know I raised him on the programming that I was on. And so when I tried to change the programming and incorporate different programs into his mindset, we was like this. We was like this, and I wanted him to hurry up and get at the place that I'm at. And then I had to step
Mm-hmm.
back and realize, like him, you programmed him because you programmed him off the information that you had. So now that you've changed, you have to understand that it's a stronghold on that programming. And so just have grace and just allow him to see the change so he can understand that he can do it instead of just barking at him like you need to do this, you need to do this. Understand that just like I've made it and I'm making it, he will too. He will too. And so with that understanding, I lean on that. I just keep showing up even when he still do his worldly things or whatever the case may be, and I still indulge in different things that I want to respectfully, and I just give everything grace, and awareness. And but anyway, yeah, he's 21. That's my big.
Yeah, I mean that's dope though. My second question is, you what state are you in again?
Florida.
Florida. Okay, because you were speaking so well about me, right? Speaking so well about me that I was actually thinking, I'm like, damn, what's I gotta find out because I fly Delta. So
Okay.
I was gonna find out some rates to come down there and swoop you up because I
Okay.
gotta keep hearing that shit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
no, real talk though. That's why I appreciate you though, real talk, because you keep it a buck.
That's
You keep it a
100.
buck. And I don't the way people be like, Bobby, you super high level and this you like I got a lot of energy. I don't think of myself that way, really. Like I'm always in the state of mind, like I gotta do more. I gotta do more. I gotta be more. I gotta get to a higher level. I'm not nowhere near where I see myself.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to get there, I know what we gotta do.
Absolutely.
You are the energy though. So like you say you got the energy from me. I see you. Like, so I want
I'm
to work with you, right?
okay.
So what we gonna do, completely cold. I know you watching. I know you watching. Jada can tell me you coming down to Florida. uh no, but so we gonna get together, right?
Yes.
And we gonna run this challenge.
Okay.
And I want you to help women lose some weight.
Okay.
That's what this challenge is gonna be about. This challenge is about bigger women or obese women, women who need to shed a couple pounds. They need to lose some weight. Fruit
Okay.
Up Challenge with Kill More, because and I'm gonna start showing the people who you are, right? because they need to see it.
Okay.
And that you gonna be the draw to help people.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. You like that?
I love it.
I
I,
love it. I love
I,
it. I'm glad that you love that.
I always, what, the reason why I was like, when you was like, who want to be on here? Because I be liking to be low key, like not low key, but I'm so high level, I can't hide. You feel me? Like I really be trying to just do my thing, like on the low, because I don't really care about all that attention, but it's just automatic, it's like, okay, if you be yourself, Kim, you really crazy like that, and people just
Yeah.
crazy people, and I'm just like, so I just be trying to be, but I was like, okay, like one of my other partners, he hit me and he was like, I want you to come work with me and start this 90-day thing, but I pushed him off for years and years too, because I know that I wasn't ready yet. I wanted to get to this place where I can speak from the dome, where I can speak from wisdom, where I can speak from energy, and I don't need a script. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I know everything, because when I talk, everything comes from experience. And so I wanted to get to this place before I decide to pour into others, because it would be more fluent for me. I wanted to be fluent at this point in life. And I'm here. I'm here to help women. I'm here to help men. I'm here to help the energy. I'm here for the collective. And
That's a fact.
you watered me. You watered me so bad. You watered me so bad.
Hey, you blossoming now. You are blossoming. And you know what though? This is beautiful though. This is beautiful because like you are the example of what a lot of women want to be. This I know because they tell me.
Oh,
Hey, I want to be myself. I want to have fun. I want to look good. You know what I'm saying? Like your spunky attitude that you got. Like I like to say it's spunky, right? Like a lot of people can relate to that. And you don't down nobody either. You know what I'm saying? You don't force that energy on nobody. You just be you. And like you say, that's how I know it's magnetic. People are drawn to you, and women in particular. That's why I keep mentioning women. But I know women are drawn to you anyway. I know men drawn to you. I know that. So we gonna work. We gonna work. I like this. So this play is going down in February,
okay.
right? It's going down in February. We're gonna help a lot of people. We about to start getting it popping. Like completely cold already. You see, she said love it. Cause
Yes.
they know how we moving. So Kim, you gonna be on the team. You gonna
I'm
be
on,
on the team.
I've been on a team. I'm on a
No,
team.
on the team, officially on the
Oh,
team.
okay. Look how
You
Bobby
definitely been on the team.
look how Bobby set me up and did this tonight. Slid me right in there.
You already know.
On the spot. Like, so this is what I want to do. You slid me right in there, like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
But
you up for the task though.
I love people. I love them. I love them. I love them. And I'm here to just share the truth. I'm everybody that want to transform. I'm here for the mindset transformation. Because that's where it starts. So I'm here. That's what I had to realize. That's why when you see it, look like, oh, she's doing so well in all areas. I had to take time mentally in those different areas, and then I, bring them together. I'm still working on myself, but I have myself together in those areas, so that I could be balanced. I can have peace. That's where a lot of things start, with clarity. So,
Mm.
we have to just clean up some things, and I'm here for it. I'm here to see, everybody make a mental shift, and that's I know that that's what I'm called for. I'm here for it, and the thing about it, I hid from it because I was like, I got to find a way to do this and be myself. I don't have time for all that shit. Like, fuck all that. Like,
Facts.
I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't gonna do it like that, because that ain't me. You feel me? And that's just that.
It's time. Like, well, our people. Like, I tell people all the time, man. I come from the hood.
For
You
real.
feel me? Like my uncles and them still. My uncle just told me he 50. He just told me the other like last year. He told me this. I'm retiring from gang banging when I'm 50. So
Okay.
think about this. That's the environment we in. You can't go in the hood fluffy telling niggas to eat fruit on some old soft shit. You can't do it.
Nah,
You
they ain't
can't do it. So that's why we need your energy. Like
from the
some
hood.
women,
Because I'm from the hood. I'm just like, I'm
Ah,
not even
all right,
joking. But
hey,
I can relate because I've been in it and I have friends
facts.
in it and I went in it. You just, I stayed on the outside, but then my people, we all the same. You know what I'm saying? I give that space too, but I do know how to relate because I've been there.
Exactly.
And I'm here. I'm here to get them up out of there.
Let's
Like,
get them.
yes, let's
We,
get them.
we about to get them. So that's what I say. I ain't saying you that you right. I don't know if you from the hood. I love. Let me tell you something real quick. Women that's around me gotta have a little bit of ratchetness in them.
I sure do.
You
I got
got to.
it's a balance.
You got. I can't. If because most women who got that little ratchet in it, they just seem to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. They not. Oh, like life ain't overwhelming and shit. You know what I'm saying? They call me soft. So I love it. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna get with you, and we gonna change the game because you've been a huge inspiration in the community to me personally too. Like
Oh,
real talk, I see you. I see your consistency, and I done got up off the couch because of you sometimes too. Believe me.
oh, hey, come on, somebody.
Indeed, indeed. You know, it's a shared energy.
Cost me that dudes be saying it, and I'm like, he like, no, for real, like you motivated me. I'm like, for real. He like, yes. He was like, I went to the gym. I'm like, okay, then
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's go, y'all.
facts. When
Thank
you
you.
see people like that, it motivates you because you know, like you about to level up. You see they about to level up. You like, oh, it's time to get with it. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm about to start going back to the gym Monday. I took because when I start mono eating, I
Mm-hmm.
don't go straight back to working out.
Okay.
I take a week and just clear my thoughts and get my shit together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing now. I'm on day what 3. Tomorrow will be day 4 of all apples. I'm feeling excellent. We about to take off. I know where the energy headed. I know where the energy headed. I know what I'm about to do. I know what was about to happen here. So this challenge that we about to run is just gonna be the first of many,
Okay.
and it's just the start though.
Yeah.
But I want you, Kim Moore, to go out and when we start this shit, I want you to go out there and tell the women they need this. They really do. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing. That's really all you got to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna win.
We winning.
We
We,
are. We are.
I mean, how can we lose? How can
we
we?
not. We not. And I appreciate you always.
I
And
appreciate.
we're gonna do this again. Now that we doing this, we gonna have to do it again a couple times. Let me read a couple comments to you. Street and book smart. I love me some ratchet.
That's right. The
Hey
balance.
people, people love it though. Kim, oh snap, you in Florida. She didn't know you was in Florida. Jada
Yeah.
didn't know you. I didn't know you was in Florida.
Yeah. I told you I be trying to be low key. I be ducked off.
That's crazy. That's because I ain't never sent you no merchandise, but that's changing too. So
I
yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing here. I'm about to get out of here. Kim, I love you. You know that, right?
love you too.
I love you so much. I appreciate you for coming on and sharing your energy. It's so beautiful. You so encouraging, so inspiring, and I can't wait to get to work with you.
I can't get to work with you either. I love you. I love y'all. Let's do it, y'all. One decision, one step. Let's march.
Let's march. Fruit up, family. Fruit up. We enjoyed this. I enjoyed this conversation always. Fruit up, family. Make sure y'all share this. Fruit up with Bobby Smith. Fruit up with Bobby Smith. YouTube group. All of that. Tune in. Tap into the energy, family. Stay in the energy. Fruit up. I love y'all. Duh.